Hello, hello, my darlings, my loves. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm Kylan. Today I'm going to do a 3-pile. What are they saying about you? And we are going to get 3 different cards that you guys can choose from. You can also choose based on my beautiful selenite crystal. Ooh, with cutting through. Amazing. Love that. This coral. And oh, earthbound. Okay, that's gorgeous. Okay, gorgeous. This is the world card in traditional tarots. And the last laugh, the future with this beautiful spiral shell. Okay, so we have selenite, coral, spiral shell, and this is, I think, mother of pearl indeed. Cutting through, earthbound, and the last laugh, the future. Piles 1, 2, or 3. Vibe out what you're feeling. It may be that more than one pile resonates for you because different people are saying different things right now. But my loves, let's have a look. Hello, my darlings, my pile ones. You guys resonated with this incredible selenite. I mean, how powerful is the energy in that stone? It's like, I will clear you. It's like that stone is such a cleansing power. You know, selenite is actually self-clearing stone. Oh my, it's so beautiful. Anyway, cutting through. Okay, this energy is so powerful. It is so profound. And I'm getting already from this card, my pile ones, that one of the things people are saying about you is how sharp your mind is, okay? How quick you are and how you kind of take no BS, all right? Or that you also don't dish it. It's just like you're sort of a no BS person. You're straightforward and people like that about you. Now, the people in whatever context you're asking about, this is, I mean, we have different contexts in our lives, which is why I think some of you might want to listen to multiple piles in this reading. But whoever it is that you're sort of asking about, like, what are they saying about you right now? The energy of this is like they see you as a really straight shooter, but not in like a mean way, right? It's like that ability to like say what you mean but don't say it mean kind of thing. It's just that you're direct, like with purpose. You're direct, like with clarity. They see you as someone who really knows what they want and also knows how to sort of get from like from A to C without necessarily having to go A, B, C, like go every step of the way. That you guys can make jumps, you guys can make intuitive leaps, and that you can also do what some people call like quantum jumping, which is where you can make a big shift, a really big change in your life and step into like a different story, get on a really different path and like dramatically alter the trajectory that you're on very, very quickly. This cutting through energy is all about that. So that you guys were attracted to that is beautiful. The cutting through energy here in this card as well, though, is very spiritual energy. So again, this isn't about you being like sharp in the sense of being mean. This is about you guys being sharp and clear in the sense of being direct and straightforward. I'm also hearing for a lot of you that people are talking about how in alignment you are, like how much you've found your calling or found your direction, and that it's aligned with your guidance system, your spiritual guidance system. And they really see you this way. And I'm hearing that a lot of you don't know that like this is a surprise to you. So yay! Your spirit team is like, tell them. So here we go. I'm going to look now at the Wolfe Tarot to get a little more information about what they say about you. And just say to anyone who's new to my channel, hello, hello, and welcome. I'm Kylan. And if you're returning, welcome back, my darlings, my Kylan lights. I just love you. You guys give me the opportunity to give the best readings because you are such a high vibe tribe. And my loves, if you find you're feeling me and you are not yet a Kylan light, subscribe to my channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell because I am here with your spirit team multiple times a week, doing readings, presenting you with meditations, doing light language, giving you manifestation tips and tricks because we, and by we, I mean me and your spirit team, are here for your highest good. We want you to walk the path of your greatest potential and to really, really walk in beauty. And that doesn't mean avoiding difficult circumstances. It means transforming difficult circumstances, learning from them, and becoming powerful in any context. Ooh, Six of Pentacles. Okay. They see you as generous. They see you as creative. You guys, this is what I'm saying, my Kylan lights. You get beautiful cards. Oh my God. They see you as balanced. I was saying this as well. Like, that the clarity and your direction. Ooh, and the Seven of Wands, they see you guys as like fierce. Yeah, that's part of that cutting through energy as well, and like not taking any BS. Okay, my loves. So yeah, wow. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, here we go. Now the Seven of Wands can sometimes read as like a little bit defensive. I'm not getting that here at all. People don't see you that way. Again, though, they see you as someone not to be trifled with. They also see you as someone who can see through other people's it's not even that people are necessarily trying to be deceptive. It's more like that you guys have this clarity, that you guys are really in alignment right now with divine purpose and by the way, if that's not resonating at all for you guys, if you're like, no way, I'm a hot mess. First of all, you might be wrong about that. You might be wrong about how people perceive you and what they're saying about you. But it also might be that this isn't your pile, which is fine. Sometimes it's a matter of timing. So just pick another pile if you're like, that's not the one for me. Not a problem, my loves. Because the people that this is resonating for right now are in a profound amount of alignment, and it is having ripple effects in your community. So people are like, they're seeing you as a bit of a warrior. They're seeing you as someone that like, they wouldn't even try to mess with you. They don't want to mess with you. You own the hill that you stand on right now. You are sort of king of your own hill or queen of your own hill. Okay, my love? Like, I'm getting that as well. Like, especially with the Sun and the Temperance card here, both of which are major arcana, that people really see you as a bit of a big fish right now, my loves. This Sun card is radiant and magnetic, okay, my darling? So people are really saying, and I'm hearing from most of you that it's actually in creativity. So that like a lot of you have been seen as the sort of creative forces that you are, both as manifesting co-creators, and then for some of you also just as artists. You're starting to get recognition. And that's beautiful because people also talk about how generous you are with your time, how generous you are with your energy, how generous you are with your creations and what you're capable of doing. And I'm also hearing how generous you are with your perspective. Again, this cutting through card has so much to do with you guys being able to see clearly. I'm also hearing that some of you are actually energy readers and channels, and that you may not have awakened that yet, but this divine alignment and this Sun card energy really is calling you guys to step into the sunlight of the spirit around your own gifts and to keep giving them more, to keep practicing them more, and to know that energy out is energy in, so that it will come back to you. Now, you guys are innately seen as well as temperate, right? So you're like powerful in the Seven of Wands energy. People aren't going to mess with you. You're powerful in your clarity. You're powerful in your alignment. You're powerful in your purpose. You're powerful in your creative, generative abilities. And you are someone who is seen as overflowing. You're seen as someone who has a lot to offer and is willing to offer it, but not out of balance. And this is really important for you, my pile ones, to get. That like no one is looking to take advantage of you inside of who you're asking about with this reading, okay? That the people, like what they're saying really is that you have a lot to offer, but that it's like, it's everything, all the energy I'm feeling around like who you're asking about, like is very well intentioned, and that they know that you are balanced and you have been bringing balance here with this Temperance card, so that you guys are seen. I mean, look at the divine alignment, look at the balance, look at the energy. People are saying like, oh yeah, pile ones, like they know what's what, like they've got their stuff together. Like people are really seeing you this way. I'm also hearing poised for success, that people are really ready for this cup of yours to be overflowing, and for you to really stand up and show this incredibly powerful cutting through energy, coming from a place, again, of that divine spiritual alignment and that balance, so that it's not harmful. It's just an overflow of giving. And it really is an overflow of this radiant, abundant, joyful, creative energy of the sun. I'm also hearing that you are the sunshine of my life. Like I'm hearing that you really, for some of you, the people that you're asking about, like you're like such a light. You light up the room. You like, this is how they feel about you. And they're saying this, you guys, like people are talking about your potential and your positivity. They're talking about your clarity and your directness. They're talking about your balance and your spiritual accomplishments. And they're talking about how you are not someone to be trifled with, that you are on a big luminous path. It is obvious. And that I'm hearing also that nobody wants to waste your time, and they're relieved because they can't, because you guys are occurring for them as a master of time. So they're really appreciating that you will tell them yes when it's yes and no when it's no, and what you can and can't do. And they trust and believe that you are inside of generosity. They see you this way. So they're really grateful. What I'm hearing is like these people are grateful for what they can get. They're talking about being grateful to you. They're talking about like, wasn't it amazing that pile one was able to do that? Or I'm so grateful to pile one. I'm hearing for a lot of you as well that one of the things people are saying would make wonderful testimonials if you're in business for yourself. So actually go ahead and start asking people you've worked with maybe to give you some feedback or give you some, and that you will find that they should be so glowing that you could actually use those as testimonials in terms of like what you do and where you're stepping up to, because this energy is very balanced. When you're this radiant and this balanced and temperate, like it's really, really beautiful. And one of the things I love here too in this cutting through card is like, in order for scissors or something to be able to cut through, it needs to have this sort of dual energy, right? It needs both of those things. And I really believe that it is this balance of this like very radiant energy coupled with your spiritual guidance and your alignment and connectivity that helps you to see clearly and really cut through anything that would be a waste of time, cut through anything that isn't for your highest good, cut through anything that doesn't serve a flow of abundance, a reciprocal exchange of energy, in terms of like you're giving out something of tremendous value and you will receive in return a value of equal to that. And sometimes that you receive is greater because things grow exponentially. And so that overflow is just totally kicked in. It really is. And people see this about you. They are saying that they are expecting more and more great things from you. And also, I'm also hearing that you've come really far. Some people are saying you have come really far. You really are the king or the queens of your own hills right now. This is gorgeous. Okay, pile one. I know my kylinlights, you guys are so amazing. I get the best readings. It's so delicious. All right, I'm gonna look here at the Work Your Light Oracle to just get a little more information. What are they saying about you, my pile ones? This is lovely. I'm also hearing that who you're asking about, okay. Yes. Spirit is saying that really a lot of you didn't know that they were seeing you this way, and that they really want you guys to be, the word that I'm being given is responsible. Hold on, let me check with that. Just see if there's a better word. Okay. Yes, they really want you to be mindful in that people are holding you in this high of esteem, because there comes a certain amount of power and responsibility with that power. But that you're just being mindful of it, of being aware of it, really taking this to heart. And for those of you, my pile ones, that are having a hard time believing this, your spirit team is asking you to really start believing it, so that again, that you can be more sensitive and more mindful and more compassionate with people in terms of like what they are coming to you looking for you to give and to share with them, because you've tapped this energy of the sun, because you've tapped this creative potential, okay, and because you're able to manage such powerful energy in such a balanced way. You've learned how to be spiritually connected, you've learned how to manage your time, you're really learning how to hold healthy boundaries, okay, that is role modeling. And Spirit just wants you guys to get, to be aware that people are watching you and you are role modeling right now, my pile ones. Okay. Let's have just a little more of a look here. Yes. Just say yes. Okay. People see you, as I said earlier, people see you as very, very positive. Look at the radiance here. That's incredible. It literally is like, you guys are channeling the radiance of the sun, and you have it here to give, and you have it here to give, and it is balanced, and you are like so overflowing with light offering, with positivity. What an incredible thing to be to people. What a beautiful thing, and what a beautiful thing to be recognized for. Yeah, okay, take a break. Life's work, it's A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. This is again more about that message about finding that balance between being able to say yes and being able to say no, and your own state of generosity and energy out being energy in. That you guys do need to continue to role model holding healthy boundaries such that you aren't giving beyond your capacity to give at any given time. Okay, share your voice, come out of the cave. Persecution expression. Okay, I love that. Again, this is about don't be afraid to call it like you see it, because people are already talking about how good you are at that, how good you are at cutting through all of the like blah, 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 and just getting to what the point is, getting to it quickly, getting to it concisely, and being able to help show people the way. All right, share your voice, my pile ones, because it is meaningful and people are saying, I mean, I'm literally hearing like spirit is just like, oh, people are definitely being like, ask pile one. Like we should ask pile one. Did you ask pile one? Is one of the things people are saying about you. People really value your perspective and your opinion right now, pile one. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Again, this is more of this like sort of take a break energy. This is the balance between the radiance of the sun and the discipline of the temperance card, okay, my loves? Is that you guys are radiant, you're joyful, you're creative, and people love that. Again, this is also why this sort of cutting through energy, this ability to see clearly and communicate clearly is so valuable. It's so valuable, my darlings, my pile ones, because it is coming from a place of balance. It is not mean and heavy. You can say what you mean and not say it mean, because your spirit is light and full of light. This is so, so beautiful. People see that. People appreciate that about you. You are just a ray of sunshine, pile one, and people know it. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Again, this is why with this powerful Seven of Wands energy, where sometimes in certain contexts that can read as defensive, it's just reading as powerful. This is reading as you guys really being at the top of a hill right now. You guys have up leveled and people see it. And so you are on this mission, you are channeling, you are uplifting humanity. That is beautiful. People get this about you and they are saying like, what a contribution you are. They're so, I'm hearing people saying like they're so glad that they included you in such and such a thing, that you were really, I literally hearing some people saying like pile one was such a contribution. Like that's incredible. That's beautiful. Oh my loves. And you know, for those of you that are asking about sort of a more like personal kind of thing, you just want to know that like, you know, we think people don't talk positively. Like we think people only gossip. But when you make a real difference in someone's life, they are telling the people that love them. They are telling the people that care about them. They are telling people that they care about. Because your energy has ripple effects. So my darlings, anyone that you've touched here in this way, who sees you in this way, like they are saying this about you. They are, and that is their own way of sort of sharing the wealth. It's like literally like you've given someone some good advice and then they give someone else that same advice and they're like, you know, I got this great advice from pile one and this is what it is. It's like that kind of thing. It's like totally happening. Oh, I was like, why does this not feel right? It's because the Divine Feather Messenger, which are like angel cards, because birds are angels, want to be thrown and fly and not shuffled. I got it. Okay, we have the crane. I'm just finishing up here with some little angel messages from the Divine Feather Messenger for you guys. Okay, perfect. Crane, meadowlark, dove, white swan. Oh, it's so you. Okay. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. Again, my loves, this is the Six of Pentacles. You are generous. You are seen as generous. You are seen as tapped into some wildly beautiful, radiant, creative energy. People get that. So people are talking about how they want to work with you or be with you, and that is coming your way. Meadowlark, smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. I would even say that, yeah, Spirit is just like, wow. So things are, you guys are doing great. People know it, and you are going to be invited to participate in some other things that are just going to expand the path that you are on further, okay? Dove, feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. Beautiful. So these things are coming in the future, and Spirit wants you to know about them, but Spirit also wants you to not lose your temperance, not lose your present moment awareness, not lose your mindfulness, your groundedness, and your ability to be at peace and in gratitude in every moment, because that energy is tempering this incredibly radiant sun energy and allowing you to have that balance to make these decisions and share these insights with that very balanced cutting energy. Okay, this cutting through energy, so pure. That purity of intention and that connection is recognized in you, and it's recognized as a foundation of all this other energy. So some people are really saying really how grounded you are, and that's just, it's so important to all of this. I'm hearing it's actually it's like the hub of the wheel that all this energy is moving around right now. So stay in that grounded energy and allow that deeper sense of peace to fill you. And White Swan, the power of divine grace is within you. That speaks to the same thing over here, my love. So really be with that. Allow yourself to be divinely guided. Walk that path. People see you as someone who is in alignment, who is guided right now. And so your insight is trusted and valuable. People are seeking your insight. They want your help. If they're not telling you, they're telling other people, and they are planning to reach out to you to get it. And it is so much about this radiance, this positivity, this beautiful, beautiful, positive being that you are, that people are saying you are. Pile ones, absolutely radiant. Really, what a radiant reading. What a delicious reading for me to be able to deliver. Thank you so much. Pile one, sink this in by typing in pile one, I receive it, clicking that like button. It kinesthetically puts it in your body through your fingertips. You can also listen to this again and take a walk or whatever, but put the message in your body, receive the message, my loves, or, comment anything. I always love to hear from you, you beautiful souls. And as I said before, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel, come be a kylinlight. Pile one, this is gorgeous. This is what people are saying right now. Know this, receive it, and know most of all, pile one, you are so very loved. Hello, amazing pile twos. You guys picked this earthbound card, and my coral. Look at this beautiful piece of coral. My mom just gave this to me. I'm visiting her in Florida, and these shells, and oh my gosh, so there's like lots of magic in there. Obviously my mom is very magical, and this is akin to the world card. The earthbound card is a very, very beautiful card. Now I'm hearing right off the bat that for you, my pile twos, I'm hearing planetary mission. And if you're like, that's kind of grandiose and heavy, well, if you don't know this, it is time to know this now. And I'm believing that there is no coincidence that you are at this reading to know this. People see you as like an earth warrior or a gift to the planet. They see you as someone who is moving the dial forward for all of, for humanity, for the animal kingdom, for the ecosystem as a whole, for planetary uplift, energetically, or, biologically. I'm hearing some of you are working on climate change issues. I'm hearing some of you are just working on uplifting vibrational frequencies. Some of you are working on actually getting into abundance flow and the abundance mindset. So as a planet, we can, as a species, we can move into the abundance flow that this planet is meant to be in. This planet wants to be a paradise. It was designed to be a paradise. Like, we've been the ones kind of like, having our own little weird little journey, meandering to finally get to that point. And I'm hearing that you guys are being talked about. You are being recognized as contributions to humanity, as people who are concerned in a global way with what's going on. I'm hearing you as some of you, I think, are global speakers. Some of you are like, you're going to be writing books that are going to be game changers. Like, really, this is no joke. And if you think people don't see this about you or don't know this about you, you are wrong. And your spirit team is here, has you here right now to get this message so that you are being seen as someone with this possibility, someone who could go this big, someone who could go really far, my pile twos, and people are talking about it. They are saying that. People see you this way. All right, let's get some more information over here from my pagan otherworlds, not underworlds. Like, that's a different thing. Pagan otherworlds. This is a deck my beautiful friend Shell just gave me through the holidays, and it is gorgeous. gorgeous. And it has like really great action. It's just the cards have this like coating on them that makes them kind of slippery and like really nice to handle. I'm very tactile. That's why I'm always trying to get you guys to type in the comments to sync the messages in, because kinesthetically that makes a big difference when you use your body, when you're learning information. It puts the energy in on a cellular level. Now, if you are new to my channel, hello, welcome. I am Kylan. I have a bunch of interesting information, such as what I just shared. This stuff is true. It's science. It's also spirituality. So welcome to my channel, new people, and welcome back, of course, to my beautiful, brilliant, amazing kylinlights. I know so many of you are so aligned with this, and you know this about yourselves. If you're here at my channel regularly, you are a part of my high vibe tribe, and I treasure you. I treasure you, my darlings. I get the best readings thanks to you, because your energy is so good. Oh, and your spirit teams are so happy you're here, pile 2. They're so joyful. Okay, this is exciting. I can't wait to see. Amazing. Oh, beautiful. Your ships are coming in. 9 of Cups. So what was I saying? Oh my gosh. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, okay. You guys are doing big work and people know it. Oh, I just bumped into my camera. How are you doing? We're a little wobbly now. Sorry about the wobble. Okay, gonna get your sea legs. Okay, pile 2s. First of all, I talked a lot about the world and that people seeing you in terms of being like a big deal. But the other thing people see is like really how, yes, I know. No, your spirit team is like, they're doing so great. And I'm like, I know. I'm like, I have the cards. I can see that. And they're just like, Kylan, tell them. So the 9 of Cups is a card of self-fulfilled wish fulfillment, okay? The 9 of Cups is a card of like someone who has gone out and is fearlessly pursuing their own fulfillment. This is someone who is aligning themselves with and taking the actions to fill their own cup. And what I'm hearing is one of the things people are saying is that you are a beacon of self-care, okay? That you have practices that you are doing that are helping you to be healthy. And they're also helping your ship to come in, which is what this 3 of Wands card, I like to call it. Often in the traditional tarot, there's a character standing sort of looking out at the horizon, but there's always these ships in the harbor. And it really is, in this case, your ship is about to come in and it is wish fulfillment. And people see how you have taken the reins on co-creating this with the universe. Again, this is this sort of planetary thing. This is about you being a big deal. This is about you having big energy and having manifestation powers. And people are looking at you and they know that your fulfillment, your wish fulfillment is on the way. They know that your ship is about to come in, and people are waiting with bated breath. I have some friends that in particular that I'm always like, I am in the front row seat watching the movie of your life, like noshing my popcorn. It's your life is a page turner, my darlings. And the people that love you and support you are really the ones talking about you right now, my sweethearts. You have cheerleaders you don't even know you have. There are people in the background who really are just like on the edge of their seats waiting for your ship to come in and for your wish fulfillment. And they know that this is something you are doing. Again, you are co-creating this with the universe. You are at work, okay? And a lot of it is stuff that's happening behind closed doors. And you think that people can't see that you're doing this work because it's very much, I'm hearing it's a lot of energy work. It's a lot of inner work. I'm hearing a lot of you are really, really healing some old paradigms, some old limiting belief systems. You are reprogramming yourselves, okay? But you are halfway there, all right? This is a waxing moon. This is like this full moon is coming. This fullness is coming. And they see you traversing this bridge, okay? They see you on your way to the other side, and to this other side of like profound joy and fulfillment. And they see you as someone who is already role modeling behaviors that is contributing to a better planet, to a better humanity. But they also see you and know you as someone who has gathered tools, who is using those tools, and who is role modeling and developing expertise expertise with those tools, such that when the ship comes in, when the wish fulfillment is here and fully manifest, when this moon is full and you have stepped out with the illumination that the hermit receives, okay, the hermit goes in to find the illumination of this lantern, okay, and it can only really be found within. But people are like, they're just hanging out waiting for you to come out. They know that you are going to emerge with all of this. That is the expectation, okay? People have great expectations for you, and they are saying this. You are one to watch. It's like that. It's like when you're on those lists of like someone to watch, you know, they know this. They see your process and they are celebrating you, my pile twos. And you need to know that. Okay, Spirit's saying there are some tears that like this that you guys you've been deep in doing you. So you haven't necessarily been aware that your team is out there, like really just like, yeah, no, pile two is doing some big work, and it's like big work with huge ramifications, and like their stuff is going to happen for them as long as they stay their path. They are really on their way, and people see this for you, my pile twos. That is so gorgeous. Okay, I want to get a little more here in the Secret Dakini Oracle, just to get a little more clarification for you, my beauties. And then I'll finish up with some Feather Messenger angel messages for you, my loves. I will do that for you today as well. Pile twos, take a deep breath. Like, take a deep breath in and know that you are being recognized, you are being seen, and you are being seen by the people that matter, okay? When it comes to like, what are they saying about you right now while you're checking in? Like, this is, these are the, yes, okay, yeah. Spirit is saying like, these are the people who have your back, and you are unaware of how many people there are and how many beautiful things are being said about you. Their spirit team is also saying that wow, that's cool. Okay. They're also saying that your spirit teams are like talking about you. Like they've really, because you are making so much progress, and because you are at that sort of apex of the bridge right now, it's gonna turn into being a downhill journey. You really have come up a lot of the uphill journey, and people see this and they recognize that, and they are ready for the energy to turn, so that the rest of this journey, when you're getting to the other side of what it is, your ship coming in, this wish fulfillment that you have longed for, the path is going to be easier from here. And your spirit team's actually been talking, they are talking to each other, they're acknowledging the work that you've done, and they're helping you out as much as they can. But the self-createdness of the wish fulfillment of the Nine of Cups, there is a way in which it needs to be your journey, because it is your journey, and that you will pick up tools, as we were saying, on the way, that you are then going to use to help others. And if you didn't need to do that yourself, you would not have those skills, and therefore couldn't be the global contribution that people are seeing you're going to be once all of this comes through. So my loves, it's just, that's the way it has to be. But you have cheerleaders in body and in spirit all around you. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I love that. Love that. Their spirit is also saying for you, my pile twos, that you have cheerleaders with people that you didn't know, but you can feel them. And to go ahead and actually, don't always go to the obvious wells to drink. They're saying to give some other people a chance to acknowledge you. Spirit is also saying that you can, yes, okay, that you can, in the midst of all this, as you start to come out of this hermit mode, that you can actually look for and join groups that are more supportive, where you can bring this stuff, where you can actually be vulnerable enough to be like, I've been tired, it's been uphill, and I'm waiting for my ship, and this wish fulfillment is promised, and I know it's coming, and that you can actually ask for the encouragement and support, and that will flow very freely and come very naturally for people who may not even know that you need that support, who know that you need that encouragement, but that like the words are there. I'm hearing the words are on the tips of their tongues. So if you reach out to supportive people, some people that you didn't even know, some new groups that you can find or create for yourselves, that a lot of the acknowledgement that you guys have been needing that will nourish you will just come so easily, because it's already there. Yeah, they're going to see you. They see you, and it's just going to, it will get past your BS detector. That's for sure, my pile twos. That is for sure. Yeah, I'm hearing as well that some of you have been wary of this kind of like, you know, cheerleading feedback because you feel like some people have been inauthentic with you in the past. And Spirit wants you to know that no, people have just shifted and they've just changed, but that when people have spoken words of love to you, they were always meant at that time. I don't know who that was specifically for, but Spirit was someone needed to hear that. So let's have a look a little bit more. Oh, the threefold riddle. Yeah, there's more to uncover. Yeah, that's exactly that. Okay, great. Sorry. I'll tell you in a minute. Oh my God, these are so related, and they just came out the other day too. Yep, yep, yep. You're waiting. Okay, and you know the promise. Okay. Okay, so one of the other things that Spirit is saying, and where that people are saying and observe about you, is this sort of profound mystery of the inner journey that you are on, my pile twos. And again, how much they wish they could help you. And this is both human beings and Spirit, but they can't. Like that, this is something you have to do. And it's not alone per se, but it's that you have to do it for you. Because that is part of your growth, is learning how to do things for yourself, learning how to receive and give to yourself in order to be the overflowing cup, in order to be the role model of self-care. So so that's a thing here, and like that's very clear. But here we have mystery with this threefold riddle, and this is the thing about the Hermit as well, is that it's like people get that they're just, you need your time to do what it is that you're doing, and they get that you're doing something. I'm hearing for you, my pile twos, that some of you have concerns that people don't get it, and people can get that they don't get it without judging it. And that's what I'm hearing. Like what a lot of people are saying is like, I'm not sure what pile two is doing over there, but I know they're doing something powerful and important, and that they trust you more than you think. Now, the beauty of this Pearls Before Swine coming up here with this sort of turning point of being midway in a waxing moon, midway in a moon that is growing, that is getting brighter, is that the Pearls Before Swine is about being discriminating. It's about choosing who to spend your time with, who to gravitate toward, what to spend your time on, okay? And right now, you guys need to stay in this very, very focused energy of like the bigness of what you're up to energetically, your path and your mission and your purpose on this planet, and the promise of the returning of the light in this solar return, and the promise of the returning of the light in this full moon that is blossoming, and the promise of the ship coming in, and the promise of the wish fulfillment, and that you guys do need to be discriminating. People see you being discriminating. You are being questioned much less than you think. People really get it. They're like, oh, pile two, you know, needs to do what they're doing. Like they see it. They really do. And they're also like really are clearly and definitively saying things like, I'm really looking forward to seeing what pile two is working on. Some of you also, I'm hearing like as creatives, as artists, like people are looking forward to your next exhibition. They're looking forward to your next project. Okay. They're looking forward to your online course. They're looking forward to your next product. They're looking forward to, something that you're going to be launching. Like I'm definitely hearing that as well. And people are talking about that. Now over here with this Asylum card, this is really a card of like, again, very much related to the Hermit. It's very much a card of like being in a state of repose and being in a state of imaginative creation. And you guys are doing your best to just chill out here, knowing that your ship is coming in while all this work is going on over here. And this promise of return, this promise of your greater mission. Again, people are saying, they trust where you are and what you're doing because you are doing it so gracefully, because you are not freaking out. And the more you can communicate to people that your ship is coming in, that you're working on wish fulfillment, that you know from your deep divine inner knowing. And by the way, you are the high priestess to people, okay? Again, with this like mystery, they might not know what the Hermit is doing, what the high priestess is doing. They don't need to know. It's not their jobs to know. They just know respect. They have respect for you. you. They can feel your energy, okay? And when you are just like, I'm working on these things, they trust that you're working on these things, and your ability to be in a calm state of repose, to be patient, to be visualizing, to be manifesting, to be doing the energy work, to be doing the actual work that a lot of people don't see that happens behind closed doors. How creative projects are unfolding is a mystery to most people. It's why people love visiting artist studios. They're like, how does this is where the magic happens? And it's like, yeah, it is. You guys are making magic, and people talk about you as a magical being, as someone who has a whole bunch of mystery around them, but they know great things are coming for you, and they are big, and they're going to have impact. People are saying this about you. Pile twos. Woo! This is hot. All right, I am also going to get, again, as promised, some angel messages from my divine feather messenger. Now is a great time, my pile twos, to sink this in. As I like to say here on kylinlight, when you use your fingertips or your thumbs to type in pile 2, I receive it. It puts the message in through your through the nerve endings in your fingers and your thumbs, and through your through your nervous system into your neural pathways. Wow, that's too many. Okay, that white owl was like, I'm one. So there's that. So yes, my loves, like, put this in your body. You can also listen to this again and like take a walk, do a little dance, cook a meal. All of that will put this in and help this message sink in on a cellular level. And that helps too, so that you guys can really be in that state of repose. So you guys can really be that kind of like, what I'm hearing is it's like you guys give permission to people to be mysterious, to walk some paths that other people don't understand but can't help but respect. And that's really important. Again, you guys, pile ones were also role modeling a lot, and I'm hearing that for you guys as well. Okay, we have the dove, the white owl, the white eagle, and the osprey. I mean, these with the high priestess, holy cannoli, you guys are so, people really see you as so powerful. Dove, some of you are definitely psychic, and people know it, and they're saying that too. Dove, feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. It's that peace right there. It's important. White owl, the wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. People see this, people say this, people know this. White eagle, the connection to divine guidance is within you. That's more of the same. Like, get this message. And the osprey, your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Effortlessly, my darling. So really, it is this behind closed doors, mysterious working of energy, working on yourselves, working on things that other people don't see. You want to find the path of least resistance. You want to float downstream with all of this work. It's not that you're not doing the work. It's not that it's not work. It's just not coming for you from a place of dis-ease. The more you are at ease, the sooner the ship is going to come in, and you guys get to kind of sit back and wait and be the high priestess hermit energy over here. Be discriminating with your time, be discriminating with your energy. That full moon is growing. The solar return is promised. It's okay if some people don't understand it. They respect it, and they are saying that. People have respect for you, and most of all, they have respect for this beautiful, beautiful vision you've been sharing, this possibility you embody, and for the contribution to the world that they know you are, and that they know you are going to even further be once all of this comes through for you. Pile twos, I love delivering this message to you, my kylinlights. I just am so grateful for you. You are so special, so freaking special. You really are. And as I said, type this in, pile 2. I receive it. Sink this message into your body. And if you're feeling me, always subscribe to my channel, my darling. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my readings and you don't miss my manifestation tips and tricks. On Saturdays, I do meditations. I do light language activations. I so want all your dreams to come true because of the contributions you guys are. Like, seriously, your spirit teams come to me and I'm like, holy cannoli, the energy of these people, these humans, that I get to serve you in this way is truly my honor, my pleasure, and my delight. Pile 2s, receive all of this and know most of all, you are so very loved. Well, hello, my pile 3s. I love those of you that chose this weird and wonderful mother of pearl spiral. Like, oh my gosh, isn't that cool? Thanks, Mom. All the shells are from my mom. I'm visiting my parents in town here in Palm Beach, Florida. It's so freaking nice. Okay, loves. Whatever. So like, sorry. I'm like, it's so nice. Maybe it's cold where you are. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. This is the thing. Pile threes. You guys are clearly visionaries. You've picked the last laugh, the future, and that like a weird spiral shell. You guys are fearless. People are like saying about you that like you are an inspiration. You are a forward thinker. You are creating the future powerfully. You are a futurist, a visionary. Like you are the future. And like you have beautiful new ideas, and you guys are expressive, that you guys are out there talking up what's possible for the future of humanity, for the future of this planet, for the future of like our galaxy. Like you guys, I'm hearing like star seeds, like in a big way, my loves, like amazing. You guys really are, people are just impressed with you. They think you're fun. They love your ideas. And most of all, I'm hearing that people are talking about your energy, how forward moving your energy is, how forward your energy is, how positive your energy is, and how much your energy is like yeah, I'm just hearing gift to the world, like just such a gift to the world, and more of that, like a gift to our species, a gift to, like, it's like you're creative and philosophical. I'm hearing too that like people think you're really, really smart, like they really love your mind, my pile threes. Okay, my new Pagan Other Worlds deck wants to clarify and expand upon what are they saying about you. Pile threes, this is already, I'm like, if you're new to my channel, welcome to kylinlight, because this energy, like, I mean, all about it. Welcome. And if you are returning, well, of course you are. Hello, my darlings. Welcome back. I love this vibe. This is super fun. It's super light, and it's like light speed energy. It's just amazing. I love it. You guys are so like intergalactic, like extraplanetary beings. Oh my gosh, it's so good, and it is such a joy here on my channel to read for anyone who comes here. When you're attracted to kylinlight, you are part of my high vibe tribe, and I just get the best readings for you from your spirit teams. It's like blows my mind. Yeah, you guys are so moving everything forward with velocity. Exactly. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. These cards, two cards here of velocity, and then this one of communication. What was I saying? You guys are like talking it up, and you guys are so moving past this. 10 of Wands card here is a card of like oppressive, like when something's oppressive, when something's a burden. And you guys, can you see how this Knight of Cups is just like, yo, no, like there's all this stuff that people have been carrying from, like, you know, human history or from the past or their past and lives or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you guys are like, and by the way, like healing trauma, healing stuff, reprogramming ourselves, like that's not blah, blah, blah. But what is blah, blah, blah is people who get stuck in, you know, it's sort of like if you don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it. And it's kind of like, yeah, if you spend too much time thinking about history, you're going to manifest that. Like, you're just going to, like, then you're doomed to repeat it. Like, you can look at what there was to learn and then, like, learn it and move on. And, like, learning it means learning about doing things differently, right? You guys are the kind of people who are living the example of when people do the same things over and over and they expect different results, but you know, you don't get them. You're doing the same thing over and over. You're not going to get different results. The only way to get different results is to do things differently. And you guys are charging forward with these new ideas, with these new perspectives, with perspectives like your body is a machine. You have like programming in that machine. You can rewrite that code. You can rewrite and heal the hardware and the software of your body. You guys can upgrade your DNA. Like, you guys, there's neural reprogramming. Like, you guys are the ones charging forward with all these brilliant new ideas that are making such a difference for the world. the world. And it is also about the world card in this context of being a, people just love it. People see it and they're just like, what does pile 3 think about that? Like, what's pile, like, what, you know, pile 3 was reading this book, and like, it's like, they're like talking about what you're talking about. They're talking about what you're interested in. They're talking about what you're lit up about, especially when they are ready to put down their burdens of their past and move forward into a brighter, newer, transformed future, a future that we charge into, a future that we co-create and transform. You guys, people are talking about how empowered you are. And the World card here is a card of ending and beginning. It is the last card of the major arcana in the tarot deck. Okay, so you guys really are talking about like a full cycle for humanity, a full cycle for this planet, a full cycle, and you have come with like galactic knowledge. And if you guys don't know that yet, look into, there are some great readings. In fact, I should do a starseed reading on kylinlight, but there are some great readings. It's like, I love one of the readers I love is called the Cosmic Awakening. Check her out. She does readings about what starseed are you. There's all kinds of things out there. I think maybe Gem Goddess has talked about that, but my loves, like, start looking into all of that, because like, that is your vibe, pile 3s, and people see you as, you are just part of the future. You just are. And so like this, the world is this like new earth, this new era for humanity is coming. It's uplifting. You know, I had a beautiful conversation with Master Sri Akashana, and if you guys don't know him, you should check him out on YouTube. He's amazing, and he is a mentor of mine. I actually filmed it, and I will be publishing it on this channel. But you guys are very much aligned with like something he was saying, which is that like the consciousness of spiritual people is like leveling up to like new levels on this planet. We are awakening to things that we couldn't have awakened to before on our timeline, because we have, you know, we have technology now. We have like, you know, there's like the digital influence. There's the understanding of like organic technology with the technology, that nature is technology, that we can, you know, there's so much we have now. And it is because it is time for this incredible up-leveling. And you guys are at the forefront of that. And people more and more are talking about how they want to go to you, how they want to be with you. And hence all this movement, again, in these are both cards of rapid, speedy movement. The Eight of Wands is people are moving toward you swiftly, and they see you moving swiftly toward solutions, toward transformations. And they are talking about you as a powerful voice in the for the future, and a like a problem solver, a like a solution oriented creative thinker. You guys are out of the box, and people love that, and they are talking about that. Amazing. This is also like so many artists, pile 1s, 2, and 3, like all my artists have showed up on kylinlight for this reading. That's fantastic. Your spirit team is basically just like they're like, okay, they're cackling, they're laughing, they're like toasting, like cheers. There's like, you know, glasses clinking, like they're like having a party at this conversation right now. They are so excited for you guys, my pile 3s, to know this, that you are seen this way, you are being talked about this way, and that like this is your mission right now. Like you, if you are aligned with this, you are so on point, pile 3s. And yes, the co-creating of the future is where it's at. It's the game we are playing. This life is a page turner. You guys are writing the most amazing sci-fi novels. It's so good. Okay, so let me get some clarification here. Obviously, the Work Your Light Oracle wants to talk, and then I will finish up with some angel messages from my Divine Feather Messenger for you, my pile 3s, but like, awesome, awesome beings. Love it, love you. Yeah. Oh my goodness, the light and the energy of this reading. And I get to be so, I get to be lit up and illuminated by the energy of you, my pile 3s. So thank you so much for that. And your spirit teams are just a delight. They're also very fast moving. I'm hearing a lot sort of fiery, like seraphim type energy, you know, where they're just like zip, 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 zipping around. And of course, you know, intergalactic, multidimensional beings, they have just shown up. It's like, I was like, I don't know, it's like a nebula, your spirit team. Like, are your spirit teams like, you know, oh my God, and so many stars, and just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Of course, that's what I was saying about star seeds, Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. That would be you. Pile threes, people see this about you. They treasure this about you. They are excited by you. They are talking about how exciting you are. Ah, love it, love it, love it. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Yes, this is a big deal for you, especially my like future thinking, fast moving, you know, like inspired future creators. You are on this planet for a reason. So this is like, so it's sort of like people see you as flying very high. And what I'm hearing is one of the things some people are saying is they're just like, wow, they're like, they're really moving very fast, or I'm not sure I get what they're talking about. And spirit is like, as long as you stay grounded, okay, and going into nature whenever you can, taking off your shoes, walking in the grass, even if it's just in like a city park, also like touching trees and really getting down into their root systems, okay, really like letting your energy connect with the earth. I'm also hearing doing like root chakra grounding meditations, and I'm hearing for some of you as well, red jasper and obsidian stones, is that these things will help ground you, and that's going to help you continue to bring this message, because I know it's coming so fast. I know you guys are getting download after download after download, and it's going to help you translate this message so that it continues to have the effect on the world, on the planet, that you guys really came here on mission to have. This is the effect, and people recognize that, and they really want to understand you. But because so much of what you're downloading is so extra worldly, it's so cosmic, and it's so future thinking, that when you're grounded, you will be able to sense a little bit more. You'll be able to read the room. So when people are like, I love what pile 3 is saying, I just wish I understood it better, which is something some people are saying, getting more grounded is going to help you guys in your communication skills with those particular people. Reach them kind of a little bit more sometimes at the level that they're at, so that they can start to ascend to the understandings that you guys were born here with. You guys were born to be this. You were born to do this on this planet. I'm about to burst into tears. I have full body goosebumps. You guys are my tribe, and I love you. I love you. Darlings, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And I'm going to get that most people, one of the things they're saying is that they are present to, and what they're saying about you is that you are someone who is stepping up. You step up, you answer the call, you show up, and you show up with speed. You jump through portals when they present themselves to you. You take opportunities. People love working with you actually for this reason, because you're quick, you don't dally, you get stuff done. Align your life. What is not aligned and needs to change? Okay, that is just like a message that anyone who is not recognizing this about you, anybody who is not aligned with this energy, forget about them. Your spirit team is saying whatever they're saying about you does not matter. It genuinely does not matter. Spirit is like showing me an image of like of just those people just being like they're not even flies, they're like gnats, and it's just kind of like, you know how, oh I love this. Have you ever had, sorry, I knocked into my camera there. Whoa. Okay. You know how like when you're walking and it's like dusk and there are those sort of clouds of gnats that sort of hang down and you have to kind of just walk through them? Spirit is saying that's a certain vibrational frequency and a certain energy of a certain kind of person who is just not on the, they're saying not on the level. And it's not that it's hierarchical in the sense that like they're not bad people. They're on their own path doing what they're doing, but it is a different timeline from the timeline you're on. So they're saying they want you to be very clear that they are talking about people who are talking about you, that are the ones that are your soul tribe, that are the ones that see you, that are the ones that recognize you, and are the ones that are either going to follow you or lead with you. And that those other groups of people, you just kind of want to walk through them like you walk through a cloud of gnats. Gnats aren't bad. It's not that gnats shouldn't be here. here. It's just that they are what they are energetically to what you are. So if you are, if you walk through a cloud of that energy, you just keep going, just walk through it. It's not a, it's a non-issue is what they're saying. I love that for you, my darlings. And also they're saying that you, with this speed, that you really can do that. You can just be like, okay, yeah, okay, sure. Also, you guys, a lot of you are light language channels. And if you haven't activated that yet, I have some light language on my channel. You want to listen to that. It may activate you. You can also specifically go out looking for light language activation. You don't have to do it publicly like I do, but that it is a profound form of healing. It is a form of energy healing through sound. It is also a form of connecting with intergalactic, multidimensional, ancient sounding. And your spirit team wants some of you guys, and you'll know who you are. You'll know to look into that at the very least for your own energetic upgrade and healing. And one of the things I like to do is I'll find light language just starts channeling through me when I'm in the shower. And that is always very much personally for my own energy. So again, you don't have to do it publicly because some people think it's really weird, but oh, and I'm hearing most of you don't care. That's great. That's so good. So good. I don't care. I'm like, wait, I think I'm an artist and an oracle and an energy healer. Like, I get to be as weird as I want with I'm not, as long as I'm not hurting anybody, right? So my love's like for a lot of you that there's a lot of healing and upgrading and a lot of connecting with your spirit teams, with your galactic, okay, with your cosmic mission. In the shower through light language. Okay, sorry, seemed like it was a derailment, but actually spirit team's like, no, this is for almost everyone listening to pile 3. So okay, cool. Share your voice. They so have my back. Your spirit teams, like I'll say something, I'm channeling what they're saying, and they're like, we're just gonna double down and exactly say what you said. Share your voice, come out of the cave, expression. And the fear of persecution is like, that's just not a thing for you guys anymore. Okay, you get to come out of this space and out of this fear. And all of these stars out here are the light beings, the other light workers, the community that is here for you. I am community here for you, my pile 3 is like, we've got this future, and we all need to keep stepping forward into it. And it is a future ultimately of neutrality. It is not a future of us and them. If there are people there are going to be plenty of people who are on board, and that's great. And anyone who's not, they have their own journeys. It is what it is. But we can create what we are creating together powerfully, and it is just going to spread, because most human beings, what was that came out? Oh, lovely. Most human beings actually are like, once they clear away all of this stuff from the past, all of this old programming, all of these ideas about how things are or how they should be or what's not possible, once this gets cleared away and you are going to help clear those things for people, the human spirit is luminous, you know? All matter is energy, and electricity is what shoots through your body, animates your body, makes your thoughts happen in your brain, my darlings. We are electric. So this is good. People are saying they want to work with you. People are saying you are a visionary. People are telling people to listen to you. People you don't even think are listening to you and actually going around saying, "Oh, you should listen to pile 3." You have no idea. You do not even know that. Okay, more about sharing divine. Okay. Pelican, choose to follow the path of forgiveness and raise your vibration. Yes, yes, yes. Forgive yourself for the burdens you have carried. Forgive your history for the burdens it has presented. Forgive family for the programming that was the best they had to offer that you have to now reprogram. Forgive the media for being as limited as it is and having its objectives be ones of, mostly fear and anger, really. Forgive, 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 and just ride right over it. Remember, those are all clouds of gnats inside of the incredible velocity and energy that you have. And this energy of forgiveness, this energy of not placing blame, this energy of not making things wrong, this beautiful divine neutrality, this unconditional love. People will see this about you. People will not be able to stop talking about it. How you are forward thinking, how you are presenting solutions without saying things are bad or wrong, just saying, here's another way, and that way is so inherently better. It will be irresistible to anyone who can step up to a vibrational alignment with it. My pile 3s, this is gorgeous. People are going to talk about your incredible ability to be that way. Amazing. Meadowlark, smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. Yeah. That is not going to stop for you guys. The future is your oyster. You got it. You are co-creating amazingly. White Swan, the power of divine grace is within you. Yes, yes, yes. And Parrot, let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. My loves, people see you doing this. They're talking about you doing this. They love who you really are. And anyone who doesn't, it's just like, forget about it. You are going to be stunned and amazed by the numbers of people that are going to follow you, join you, and lead with you on this, on the front of this energetic wave, on the front of this current. And there is going to be way more acceptance and embracing and positive talk about who you really are than anyone who doesn't get it. People are going to start jumping on these waves too. They just need more permission. You guys are role models. You guys are examples of this, and people see that. They recognize that. I'm hearing people talking about putting you in leadership positions you didn't even know were out there for you. It is happening. I'm also hearing your spirit teams, your starseed, like cosmic energies, like they're talking about you too, that they're talking about what's possible for you, and they're talking about your willingness to step up and your ability to move quickly. Pile threes, this is amazing. I hope you sink this in by typing in pile 3, I receive it. When you use your fingertips, you send a message through your nervous system up into your neural pathways. That is technology. It's called kinesthetic learning. This is the kind of stuff you guys are going to share with people too. It's cool. So type in pile 3, I receive it, or just click that like button. And if you guys are resonating with me as much as I am resonating with you, my pile 3s, subscribe to my channel, come be a kylinlight, and hit that notification bell. I post tarot twice a week. I talk about manifestation. I do light language meditations. I do regular guided meditations. I have all these things. I talk about feng shui and energy. I have all these tools to share with you, my loves, that you can then go out and share with the world as well on your beautiful, beautiful paths. You are incredible, pile 3s. I am honored to read for you. Know this about yourselves. Know that people know this about you and are talking about this about you, my visionaries. You are luminary, and know most of all, you are so very loved.